Here we go again. Today's test drive is this 1970 Dodge Charger. Pretty sweet ride. We'll be taking it down the road looking for flaws, so you know what you're getting. This one's got power steering, power brakes, 440. This is a very nice car on the outside. I haven't really got to check on the inside yet. I just kind of pulled it back here and wiped off the windows. It's pretty sweet. Of course, we'll be taking it down the road, pointing out flaws so you know what you're getting. Here we go, guys. Detailed pictures, financing, and shipping at maplemotors.com. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Okay, before we take off, we'll look around the interior and check some things out. Really pretty clean on the inside. Your back seat looks good. Package tray. Headliner is nice and tight. It's got a beautiful headliner there. The dash does have a little crack dead center. It's almost not worth changing out though, because the rest of it looks pretty good. Nice little sheet here. If you want to pause the video, hold on. Check this out. Okay. So yeah, that's nice to have. A little fact sheet there. Across the dash, 27,000 miles is what it's showing. Turn the key. Starts up pretty good. I just let it warm up for a second. Of course, when we get these cars in, we'll check them over, top off all the fluids, and give them a good wash. Take them down the road. Well, I don't until now. So this is actually my first time taking this one down the road and inspecting the car myself. Just kind of glancing over everything. Radio. We got static, so it's cutting on. Turn signals. Left side is blinking there. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let's zoom in on it. Right side here is blinking as well. Blower motor. I don't think it's cutting on. And your switches are stiff up here. Can't really move them. Now the tip moved, but let's say that heat's going to need a little work there. Let's look around. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Power steering's nice and smooth. Wipers. Well, pulling on the alternator, and I can hear it trying to work, but they're just not moving. Let's try. Give it a pull myself. No, wipers will need some work. Okay, so, and our gauges are good down here. We got a great oil pressure and engine temperature. We're ready to take off. What about that horn? Doesn't feel like they got it hooked up behind the steering wheel. Let's hit the road and see how she runs and drives now. Okay, so we're stopping to get some fuel because we're dead on E here. And man, I'm all bundled up again. It's cold again. Another cold front came in. It's 40 degrees right now. I hear at the end of the week it's going to warm up some more. So the car here is sitting right at 180. And yes, this is the first time I've personally driven this. We get these cars in. We're all family. Uncles do a lot of the purchasing. We'll get back here and do a little bit of stuff that needs to be done. Wash, vacuum, and they send it up to me to do a review. So yeah, let's see what I can find. Here we go. First off, this thing's smooth right off the lot, straight as an arrow here. Tight steering. Speedometer seems to be pretty correct. Getting into brakes, and they don't feel bad. They're nice and smooth. You do got an emergency vehicle coming up behind us, so we're going to let them pass by. So we'll take off here. Kicks the tires over. This thing sounds awesome. Let's get in those brakes again. Just nice and smooth. Back in your throttle. What happens when I floor this car? Kick down soaked up. Great power. This thing feels good. Definitely picks up. You can see the whole front end lift up when I floored it. expensive too. Okay. We've made it up to the gas station. I'm gonna pull in here and get about $20–25 worth of premium fuel. And then of course we'll get some undercarriage shots, some outside shots. And then I'm gonna end with picking out the flaws, which is the segment of the video at the very end where it's going over chips and scratches, rust and dents, whatever, if it's there. But I can tell you one thing, I wiped this car off just to get it ready for the video. It's pretty nice. Real slick on the outside. And I'm actually surprised we even got to put it on our website. We've been getting better about hiding some of the stuff. Just because we want to show you these nice cars. Alright. Let's get some gas right now. Dead on E. Kind of feel like the gauge is going to work, but we'll find out. Okay, $25 worth of premium fuel in this ride. Right there. Here's your cap. I figured I'd give it a little bit more because I kind of feel like the gauge works and it was dead on E. Plus, let's see, I want to make sure it jumps up. About 6 gallons in this one. Turning your key on. Give it a little gas. Check it out, it is working. I knew it worked. All right. Let's take off. always want to know what I'm doing here. So if it's secure in neutral, yeah, we good. Give her a little throttle there, kind of aim it. See this parking lot here goes downhill and then it stops and then goes back uphill. Leave the window down in case you got to dive through like Dukes of Hazzard. Then give her a good ghost walk. Hit them cool angles. stand in front. I kind of like to put my body in the way just in case somebody comes flying through the parking lot and tries to smash into this car that nobody's driving. It sounds awesome though, but check this out. So it goes down this hill. I really don't have to worry about nothing other than popping in gear, which never happens. But if it does, I'm in that window and check it. It might even roll the other way. Okay, y'all look pretty good. We're rolling out now. Back over here, there's a nice little speed bump. We'll kind of hit it. Give her a little suspension test. It's coming up. Going fairly slow. Nice and smooth over them. Those are some decent sized ones too. Here's another one coming up. Yeah, not bad. Coming on up the hill. Here we go. Overall, car's nice and smooth. We got great oil pressure. We've got a great engine temperature the whole ride. Everything's working like it should, other than the blower motor there and the horn. I just don't think they hooked it up. It doesn't feel like there's any kind of spring or anything in there to make it work. Could have had a different steering wheel too, because this one's a little bit crooked, as you can tell. We're going straight. So we get a lot of our cars from car shows and people's garages. They'll call us. They email us every day. One of the most common questions I'm getting is, oh, you're not getting back to me on Facebook Messenger. Call the lot. Our number's located below in the description. I try to get to all these messages, but I'm operating 5 social medias right now, and we're getting tons and tons of messages, which is fine. We get back to a lot of people, but I can't get back to everyone. Man, this car is very responsive, plenty of power. And of course, we're coming up on the lot now. Picking out the flaws is coming up next. I went ahead and did that in the parking lot back there. I'm gonna put it at the end of the video. There's the car lot. I already put out the full lot walk, so you can watch that video on our page directly. And if you haven't already, join us on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. There's different videos I'm putting out for all the platforms now, so I'm trying to mix it up. I couldn't ever get this open. It's locked and I can't get it open. I want to see what's in it. Might be some goodies in there. See where it's kind of pulled up on the edge there. I wonder if somebody was fighting it at one time. Oh, and the original clock, obviously. That one's not working. Okay, pulling back in the lot. Stick around. Okay, test drive is going very well on this one. We're gonna walk around and look for chips, scratches, rust, and dents now. Let's see what we can find. There's detailed pictures on my website at maplemotors.com. Coming around the front end, looks like we smashed a bug there. There's a few little bug spots that'll come off. No cracks in that light there. A little bit of overspray on the inside here. Couple little bubbles there. Little chips. Tires are in great shape. Wheels look good. Little chip there. Also here. Little bubble there. Paint runs. Spot at the bottom of the door. Chip. Couple little bubbles here and there. A little dirt back there that'll come off. Overspray by the stripe. Back here mid section. Overspray there. Spots on the edge of that door. Back over the top section here. Little chip. Stains there on the antenna. Spot there. Front windshield, little spot there. Little windshield wiper mark too. And it goes on up around it. A little bit of pitting on your chrome. Spot there on the stripe. A little bit of pitting there on the chrome, coming over your vinyl top now. Imperfection there. On your pillar there. And the top actually looks pretty good. Good shape there. Coming up on the rear. A little dirt in the back here. A little chip on top there. A couple bubbles. Bubbles back here. Corner here's got a little bit of rust under it. Paint runs. Chips in your jams. The seal there needs to be glued back. Down in your trunk looks like a brand new mat. Tight fit. I'm just gonna pull the mat for now. Should be able to get it back in pretty easy. Pretty clean. Looks like a little moisture in here, so we need to wipe that out. It rained like crazy over the weekend. It's probably the first time this car's been outside in a while. A little rust there. Okay. I'll leave this out for a moment. I'll put it back whenever we get ready to leave. A little bit of rust there on the lid, on the edge here. Coming down with it. Keys are in the ignition. And it shuts easy. Back window looks good. Stripes on the back here could have been better. Coming down this side. Spot there. Got some little bubbles on the back corner. Looks like chemical peel. Chips. Chip there. Vacuum midsection. Looks like a little dirt. That should come off. Cap here's got some pitting on it. A little ding there in the trim. A little bit of pitting on your mirror and vent window. The seal is in great shape. Little chip there in the front windshield. Your pillar here looks all right. Some bubbles up here under the vinyl top. That's why I rub my hands down the side of it, because a lot of times you can't see them. Feel a little bit there. You can see how it's peeled up. Water got underneath it. A little loose back here. We've made it around the outside. Let's check out the interior now. Door panel on this one's got a few wrinkles. Seal's not bad. Bottom of the door. Carpet's not bad. Looking at the interior, the seat on this one looks all right. It's in pretty good shape. Back seat. Lights working there. Console looks great. Let's see if we can open it. I don't know if it's just stuck or what. Never open it. I'm trying to be gentle with it, but the lock is stiff there. May have pictures of it opened already, but I'm pretty sure that key that I had was the right one. Let's open this one. Okay. There it is. Give her a little gas. Fan shroud would be nice. Helps pull a little bit more air and protection from your hands and stuff. Horns are there. I think it's just the button that's messed up on the steering wheel. Coming down with the hood, comes down pretty easy. It's not bad at all. And it's locked. Guys, I appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe and share this video. That helps me out quite a bit. Detailed pictures, financing, and shipping are at maplemotors.com. And yes, I'm going back to grab another ride. Thanks for watching. See you later.